you said no audio, but yeah, certainly the live stream came right up. Oh, there we go. I got audio.
Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting to click PC audio on the Flex interface.
Yep, audio's coming through just fine. And the latency is not too bad.
No, their ultra low latency filter, it's maybe 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds tops. So you can see my maximum signal strength is about a neg 40, as I can see that, because what's happening is that ELAD switch box is lifting the antenna off the receive port. So it's just that's just the disconnected antenna port receiving me.
Okay, let me see where my signal's at. NC3C, test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, I'm gonna drag the SPE into the window.
I wonder if Lou's looking at this.
All right. Is the SPE retransmitting?
Yes, it's there.
Paul, did you find it?
No, I'm still struggling.
Well, okay, so I try to name these relevant. So it should say NJ2US Live, 18 February, 1855 kilohertz double nickel net. Can you find that?
I find NJ2US Live, and it's got a date of the 17th. And it's got an NJ2US 18 ADANET. And then I don't see anything beyond that.
All right, well, you're doing something wrong.
All right.
Yeah, because it's right there.
W1DIC.
I'm sure Lou sees it.
What am I looking for?
Yes, I see it now. I had a refresh.
Okay, you had to refresh. So let's see, let's show just the drive power. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there we go, 9 watts of drive. Gives me almost a kilowatt in mid mode.
Which screen was that for the drive power? Or which button did you press to get to the drive power?
Oh, I simply just went into standby. I clicked operate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right now I'm monitoring my, once it's an operator, hit the display button so I can see the SWR external and internal. I'm watching that right now.
Here's something new I just noticed, Gary. I hit, what's T rate?
Oh, okay, we just had that. Let me stop this real quick.
That's something new, T rate.
Yeah, that's the temperature rate of climb.
Did you just figure that out? Is that a guess, or are you reading release notes somewhere?
No, I'm just guessing by the name and what it shows.
Yeah, I see anywhere from 1 to 2 degrees, 3 degrees, 3 degrees, 3 degrees, 4 degrees, 4 degrees. Oh, as you can see on the screen, I forgot. I'm actually broadcasting in the front of the SPE. That's new. I wonder what other have you noticed any other changes?
No, because somebody I didn't dig around for until afterwards.
Yeah, so you can see my SWRs are very close to the antenna and the amp story because I'm driving the Palstar HF Auto. Well, let's demonstrate high power mode with the SPE. All right, so there we go. There's 1.1 kilowatt. Let's start with. Let's go to barefoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go to 15, 18 watts. There you go, 17 watts. Let's see what 17 watts gives it. Alrighty, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1.4 kilowatts with 17 watts of drive.
20 over up here.
Let's look at that T rate climb at 55.6 volts, up to 43, 42, 43 degrees.
4, 5. Yeah, it's 13 watts in and 1,000 out on a mid-power level.
Jeff, the fan is. How many fans are running? Just one?
No, four fans.
How's the noise level?
Well, let's see. Actually, that was to the intake, so you were hearing air being pulled in the front.
But it's not unbearable to you, the operator.
No, not at all. Let me turn off my down expand so you can hear everything in the shack, and let me just I'll get closer to it. Let's see. So I am right next to the SPE, and I don't hear it being picked up by the microphone. I mean, you might hear something, but that's certainly not loud. That's not a roar.
No, that's not a roar at all. That amplifier is definitely far superior to the 1500.
NJ2US.
W1TIC.
Whiskey 1 Pop Echo Fox.
Let me see. I can actually position a microphone behind the amplifier. Let me do that. That's not bad at all.
The 1500, when it's in, it's like, I think it goes from 1 to 5 speed-wise, and I think when it gets to the 3 through 5, it gets to be too loud.
You know, interesting. I'm pretty sure the SPE only has 2 speeds, or 3, off, medium, and then high. I think that's it.
Hey, Paul.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so since I've got the KPA 500 here, you know how the KPA has different fan settings? What fan speed do you run your fan on a KPA 500?
Hang on, I'll look. I think that's fan control.
That'd be a good guess.
My money's on Norm.
It's on what?
2. No, 1, 2.
Okay, well here's a comparison. I normally, so I've got the KPA 500 sitting right here, and then right above it is the Expert. The noise from the fan on the Expert is somewhere between, it's a little bit louder than normal, but less than 1, and certainly a crap load less than 2. I'm talking about compared to the KPA 500 speed, so it's less than the acoustic noise is less than the 1 setting on the KPA 500.
And then that's far superior.
Now, unlike Jeff, I'm running mine on the SPE and normal mode, not the contest fans.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm actually running mine under contest mode. Yeah.
Well, I'm headed for the seats. W1DIC. Have a fine evening.
73, Lou. Sleep tight.
See you later.
Good night, Lou.
I just reduced my fan speed to normal. Is that where you guys run yours all the time?
On the KPA 500, that's where I run mine.
Wow, it's a lot quieter.
Remember, the KPA 500, as it gets warmer, it will ramp the fans up automatically.
Well, that's where I'll run it now. Well,
Kicked out again.
You didn't do the two dummy load trick yet, did you?
I did, and I did get to kick out on that too.
Oh,
That was before I did these changes. I thought maybe I'd found something, but it's happened twice tonight. So,
Well, the next thing I would try, because it doesn't cost anything, doesn't require you to send anything anywhere, is disable cat for a while.
That's what I've been doing.
Okay, so did you see warnings with cat disabled?
That's what just happened. The warning just came up. Happened with cat disabled. Like I said, I had cat disabled and Thetis, not on SPE, but I'm disconnecting one end of the link.
Right.
But the time before this, I was actually recording it with my iPad, and I recorded for about 6 minutes and caught the event. Whether or not I'll be able to see anything and what the screen showed at the time, I don't know. I'll have to play it back here later.
Whatever you do, don't post a message on the groups.
No, I've already got a message prepared to Bob Hardy. I didn't delete the message I started with a lot of my information about what I'm seeing.
Yeah, exactly. Don't don't expose yourself to that nightmare of every expert in the block will tell you that you're getting up on the wrong side of the bed in the morning.
well, I'm going to say 73 for tonight. Take care, Gary. Good luck finding your issue, and take care, gentlemen. Talk to you tomorrow. Whiskey 1 Pop Echo Fox clear.
Good night, Paul. I don't know how I did this. Couple friends of mine invited me into a couple stupid Facebook groups. One of them was simply called Ham Radio, and I monitored that for about 2 days. And you get guys in there saying, "I have a trunk tracker too. Can I use that for amateur radio? Can I convert it to transmit?" Just one right after the other. I'm pretty sure what's happening there is there's a bunch of hams who are just trying to see who can maliciously create a stupid question just to get a rise. Got a lot of lightning down there, buddy.
Oh, it's all around me right now. The funny thing is, the band is dead quiet.
I agree. I'm not even hearing anything.
uploading the videos, I'll edit it down and I'll compose more of a message to Bob.
I'd fire one off to Gianfranco too. Or CC him. There's another guy on the forum who seems very knowledgeable. His name is Colin. He's from, I think he's from Ireland or Portugal. Have you seen him on there?
I don't recall.
He's actually a regular check-in on our 40-meter NADANet. He checks in from Europe there. I'm trying to think where he is. Spain. What's he call that? I don't know, Spain or Portugal. And he always has a big signal. I'm usually the only one that can work. Anyway, if you get a reply from him, if you're ever on there, he's definitely not in the knucklehead category.
All right, so I disable the cat in the SPE itself.
Yeah, I can't test that here. I don't have a low enough SWR here on 160. That's why I go through the HF Auto. But on 40 meters earlier today, just as an experiment, I ran the internal tuner for several hours today on 40, and I just didn't have any issues. But my SWR on 40 is less than 1.4 to 1.
Is how much?
1.4 to 1.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, I work this 600-foot loop so that's where my lowest SWR is, and I sacrifice 160 to get that. I'm about a 3.9, 4.1 to 1 here on 160. Or I should say 1855. You know, if you think this out, and I know you already have, if you take this out to one logical conclusion, is it almost would not be outrageous to get this back to Bob, seeing how it's still under warranty, right? I mean, just as a thought, I know you've already thought about that.
Oh yeah, Bob says, well, I don't know what the problem is. I mean, will he be able to fix it? You know, the odds are he'll get it. Oh, no problem found.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't picture you'll get that kind of reply from him. I think he'll be genuinely inquisitive about it, and I think even Gianfranco would want to know about it as well. And I just can't believe you're the only one that sees that issue. And you know, maybe he looks under his blotter and he goes, you know what? There was lot as in lot number, as in a group of tuner boards that went out with issues. I mean, it's just a possibility.
Well, I want to give as much information as possible ahead of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do all the testing that I can.
All I know is I would definitely exploit the warranty.
Yeah, once I upload these videos here, it's a gigabyte video because I had it running for so long. I'll have to edit it down, take a look at it, see if I saw anything. Because I was recording the screen that shows, in operate mode, it shows the input and output SWR at the same time.
Absolutely. And I just don't know if anything happening that quick, right, that would cause a fault would actually make it to the display and actually show. I'd be shocked if it did.
Well, that's the thing. SW on the screen for the output it's like 2.4 to 1.
Another thought I had, and I'm just talking out loud here. I don't want to make. I'm just talking out loud. You had mentioned that there were 70 hot band switches.
Yeah.
I wonder if a consequence of that is some. I hate to use the word damage, but I will just because I can't think of a better word.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. And like I said, that came to me that way. So I certainly did not do it. But yes, don't know what would have caused that to happen. I mean, since apparently, I'm not sure we can pull a whole log like Bob can pull about the overdrive thing.
Yeah, well, when he sent it back to me, he gave me a complete rundown of what he found.
But you don't. Have you found a log where you can pull up about overdrive?
No, other than the occasional, and I've only done it a couple times where I've overdriven the amplifier. I think since I've owned it, that's happened to me maybe 3 times. But I can clear them. But clearly, he can pull them up.
Yeah, so he must have a tool to pull.
Yeah, and I don't be surprised if it's just a secret key press on the keypad, to be honest, because have you found the key press to make the amplifier plays music?
No.
Yeah, there's a key sequence. It's like an Easter egg, and I bet you there's a bunch of them in here where it'll play, I forget the song. I don't know if it's like the Italian national anthem or some stupid thing. It plays the song in tones. If you Google through the group or search through the groups.io on the expert, you'll find it. Google play music and you'll find it that way. It's pretty cool. It just tells me that there's all kinds of secret handshake push buttons on the front panel to make it do and tell you all kinds of things, I'm sure.
Yeah, because some of these screens we're looking at today aren't in the manual as far as I know.
NJ2US. And these things were never in there before. I couldn't do these before this January, the January flash. Firmware flash, because I've goofed around with display and cat and op while in those modes just to try to find something. Ever since the music discovery, I've experimented with different key presses. Now I'm seeing something weird here on my amp. Hold on. All right, that's weird. Now why is it doing that? I'm seeing and I just never noticed this before. Is it just me? I didn't notice it, but when I released the PTT, now it's not doing it. Now it is doing it. The power bar stays up for almost a full second.
On the SPE?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna take a short video of it.
Well, I'm looking right now at mine. I'm going to stop talking. Now, is it like a peak hold or anything, or an averaging?
Well, I don't think that capability exists in amplifier. Hold on, I'm going to let go of the key. There it is. I'll show you the video. So I'm going to see if I can repeat it with a 3 or 4 second transmission. I'll let go of the PTT off. See, that time it instantly dropped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there it is. It stayed. I'll send this to you.
Yeah, let me see if it's what I've seen it a couple times here. Let me and send it to me. I'll see if that's what I'm seeing.
I've never seen that before. This firmware upgrade is the first I'm seeing that. I'll send this to you.
I'll tell you if it's the same thing I see. You know who we can get involved in this to do some investigative probing?
Apollo?
No, Anderson Cooper.
Yes.
You see his riveting interview? He nailed Biden the other day.
He did. Didn't he uncover the firewood controversy?
Well, he also uncovered the part where Biden confirmed that there was no vaccines available until he took office. Anderson never followed up and said, Joe, didn't you get your vaccine in December?
Exactly. I saw that replay. It just makes you spit. It really does. And he gets a pass. It's just so sickening.
Do you think Anderson is that incompetent that he couldn't see that right away and think on his feet and ask the follow-up?
No, he saw it. It's just that he's not going to do that to Biden. And you'll never see Biden be interviewed by Fox News.
Did you see, and this was a very true statement, the other day when Joe made the statement that he said every morning he wakes up to Jill and said, where are we?
Well, I believe that. I didn't see that, but I believe it.
Well, he was trying to make the statement like he can't believe he's in the White House, sleeping in the White House, but the way it came out was like, where am I?
There's a lot of people that can't believe he's in the White House.
Well, Joe can't. By his own admission, he can't.
Him and 74 million Americans. No, but I know what you're saying.
Or text.
He might. I sent it via mail.
Okay.
In fact, you could probably watch it on the. I didn't think it was definitely visible. It's definitely visible on the live stream.
Why don't you send me just a video of your knee?
Yeah, I dropped the camera before I could hit the button.
Well, that's all you sent me.
You're kidding.
Nope. Okay, I'm watching. Your YouTube video is fuzzy now, but I'm watching that again. Wonder why I lost resolution on your YouTube video.
Probably just because it's buffering. Did you click the gear, make sure you're at 720p? What the heck? Maybe I didn't. I don't know how to operate my phone.
Yeah, now you send me the video of showing me the buffer empty.
Yeah. All right, I'll get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there you go. Let me send this one. It's shorter too.
That went about halfway up your meter, didn't it?
It did. Did you see it pause?
Yeah, mine does the same thing.
It does.
Yes.
It never did that before this firmware release.
Okay. It's like a peak hold almost.
Yeah, I suppose so. Again, release notes would be nice. In fact, you would almost expect to find a setting somewhere where you could adjust that or turn it off or disable it.
That's in line 32,001 of the code.
Yeah. No, I stepped through every setup menu to see if I could find something different, and I couldn't.
No, there isn't. I'm going to call it a night.
Roger, 73, NJ2US.
Alrighty, NC3C.
Oh, sorry, I actually said that barefoot, but you probably still heard me. NJ2US QRT.
Couldn't tell a difference.
Amazing.